Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Will WC Review coming at you on a Thursday afternoon. I happen to have taken the day off. I needed a break. It is the 17th of October on Thursday. And although I want to make a collection video, I just don't feel like moving everything. I mean, it's just too many to bring down. So I decided I would make an update of my latest up-to-date Medford collection. They are definitely my number one favorite maker. Greg is awesome. The knives speak for themselves, and they are top of the heap to me. But I will tell you that if it were a horse race, right on their tail is Strider. And if you've seen my most recent video, I'm starting to grow my Strider collection, and I absolutely understand why people go so nuts because they're awesome knives. So let's get started. This is my very first Strider that I ever got, and I still have it. I cherish this knife. It's a Proxima. I got it from Arizona Custom Knives, and think what you will of them. I happen to like them very much. I know that you overpay with them, but there's a lot. Again, this is not an Arizona commercial, but I would rather overpay and have the peace of mind to know that, there's recourse if there's something wrong with the knife, that things are going to go well. And yes, I know I overpay, but I also sell my knives with them and I get overpaid. So it all works out in the mail. Anyway, Proxima. Beautiful knife. S35 VN. I'm not going to go over the Medfords and the rules with the serial numbers and the blades. I'll just assume we all know that. If anyone ever has a question about Medford knives, hit me up. But here's my first one. Beautiful blue anodized Proxima in polished or tumbled S35 VN. And this is not in order. I'm going to try to go by the type of knives. So fairly recently, I got this Proxima. And I got this from my boy Carco Chris. And this, I love this knife. I like this way better than the other Proxima. This is PVD handle with S45 VN blade steel. It's got like a matte finish to it. The action is just sweet. It's broken in with beautiful bronze hardware. The knife is solid as a rock. I love it. If I had to pick out of the Proximas, this is my favorite Proxima. I love this knife. Love, love, love. So then, all right, let's do this. I was going to do the on blaze, but let's just then we'll go into the Marauders. I've got my my Marauder H. I got this from Dave in 3V a long time ago. I carry this knife all the time. I wound up sending it back to Medford because of some locking issues, and they tuned the knife up mint, and I got nothing but good things to say. The action is working in wonderfully, and it's beautiful. Again, PVD, 3V steel with normal tumbled 6-gun hardware. Marauder H. Okay, moving along. I also was lucky enough to score from my man Bob a full-size old-school Marauder in CPM D2, stars and bars. That is the milled stars and bars with the ball milled fullers. And it's the .26, full size, bad motherfucker. This is a great, great knife. It's also the first full-size Marauder I've ever seen, the second one I've ever handled. But I had Dave's the other, a couple weeks back. But Dave's was modified, and this is all stock. I happen to like some modified knives I like, but this knife is the real deal. I really, really like this knife. I'll tell you what. I'm going to make a video one day of all the knives I love and rave about that I never carry. I love this knife. I don't carry it very often, but we'll see. Like I said, I'll let it sit for a while, and if I don't carry it and something better comes along, maybe we could talk trade. But for now, love it, and just sharing my Medford collection. So those are the Marauders. Okay, I'm trying to keep in order. So now let's go to my favorite Medford, the Enbelé. This is a bronze tie Enbelé in S45 VN. This is my favorite Medford knife. Not this particular one, but this model. I just love everything about it, the way it fits in the hand, the blade, the style, just a wonderful knife. And yes, the flipper sucks, but it does work, and it's also very easy to flick from the hole in the blade. And I love this knife. Love, love, love. My on belay. So then I have this. This was, I think this, yeah, it was my first on belay. The full tie. That's a little bit gold. It's hard to see in the video, but it's gold. S35 VN. This is what really turned me on, and that's bronze hardware. And again, I love this knife. Just, again, we don't have to spend much time on it because I have quite a bit to go, but a great knife. Very happy with it. And my other and final on belay is the PVD coated with flamed hardware. This knife also is a bad mother. Again, the action on this is just sweet. It flips like a dream. And I love this knife. So these are the on belays that I have. I happen to, this one, I don't carry it, but I don't know why I'm so terrified of screwing this thing up. But this is a little bit of a safe queen, but I love this knife. I really, really love it. Okay, moving along. Fighter flippers. I got this from my man Ryan. This is the Scorched Earth Medford Fighter Flipper. Also, awesome action. Once these guys break in, they are very glassy and smooth action, and this is a perfect example of that. You can Spidey flick it. That was terrible. I got to do it right just for street cred. Ha! Oh, I fucked it up. Forget it. Anyway, trust me, when I'm not doing it on camera, it works wonderfully. Not nuts about the etched blade, but again, one day I can change that. S45 VN, Fighter Flipper, Scorched Earth. Then I got my most recent acquisition. I just got this really recently from Dave. Fighter Flipper, Faced and Flamed. And this is in S35 VN. And let's see if I can redeem myself. Nope. I can't Spidey flick it, but trust me, when I'm not trying to do it, it works wonderfully. Fighter Flipper by Medford. Moving along, I think we're going to get into the Pretorians now. So, got this also from my man Ryan. Here is the Micro Pretorian in S35 VN. Sweet little knife. I do not carry it that much, but I don't know. I just think that there's some value in it, so I'm going to hang on to it. I really, really like it. And it's a great left pocket knife. It's a great backup knife. And it's cool. I just think these are way overpriced, but I got a good deal on it, and it's fun. So, Micro Pretorian drop point, obviously. I don't have any Tanto Pretorians. Here is the Pretorian T. Faced and flamed hardware, 3V tumbled polished steel blade. And if you'll excuse me, I just remembered something. Stand by. I got to get up. I will not bump the camera. I just remembered I had one more Medford that I forgot. Okay, so that was the Pretorian T. Forgive me. Here is the Pretorian tie that I still have. This one, I will go on record and say I will not get rid of this. Not ever. Watch. In a month, I'll get rid of it. But no, this is like one that I'll never get rid of. I love this knife. PVD, what do you call that? Skull Crusher. Faced and flamed. .26 blade. Bronze on the other side, tumbled on the other side, tumbled tie, 3V steel. This came to me as a Vulcan blade from my man, from Rob Udacek, but I sent it back and had it tumbled, and it's just the way I wanted it. So I love this knife, and that is my Pretorians. And, okay, the knife I just got up to go get is the TFF1 that I have. Beautiful knife. One of the knives, it fits in your hand, like literally like a glove. This is the TFF1, also in 3V, blue anodized, PVD coated 3V steel. with obviously black PVD hardware. I got this for a really good price, brand new from DLT. I love this knife. And the last of my my Medford collection is another one that I got from my boy Rob, and it's the bronze Fat Boy TFF1. And also fits right in the hand. And this is obviously PVD coated D2 steel, bronze titanium with just silver normal hardware and a bronze clip. And that is my Medford collection, everybody. May it grow. And like I said, I'm working on my Striders. I've got a few Striders lined up, and I'm just blessed. So have a great day. Thanks for listening, guys.